Hey guys, it's Lizzy. I am so excited to do a Christmas themed live stream. I know a lot of people get sensitive about it and say you can't celebrate Christmas until after Advent when Jesus is actually born. But I feel like for every American Catholic that doesn't work. And I just got home to Florida a couple days ago and my dad had put our Christmas tree up with all the lights. And they got a new Christmas tree, which was so weird because we had the same Christmas tree for like 15 years, and then we switched to another Christmas tree because the first one broke, and then we only had the second Christmas tree for like 3 years, and then they got the new one. But apparently it's really trendy to have thin Christmas trees. I don't know if you guys are experiencing that or not, but hi JC, how are you doing? So, I'm also wearing my Elsa princess dress. I did a YouTube video back when Frozen 1 came out. Now Frozen 2, which I haven't seen yet. My mom and I are gonna go see it though. But during Frozen 1, I did a YouTube tutorial of how to dress up for Elsa for Halloween. So I bought this dress and did the makeup, like really pale ice makeup and everything. So yeah, I have this dress at home and it's like the most perfect, beautiful dress because blue is definitely my favorite color. So I thought I would wear it with the Christmas tree decorated up. And I thought it would be really cool to talk about my childhood growing up in Florida, which you're gonna find out in a few minutes. I didn't grow up in Florida, but I went to high school here and 8th grade, and my parents stayed here because they both work here. My dad's a history professor, so they still live in Florida. It's the most home place that I have. I honestly, when people ask where I'm from or where is home, there's no place that feels like home. My family feels like home, but it's not any particular place or house because they just got a new house too. So then the house I grew up in Florida isn't even where we live right now. So yeah, but I'm gonna read your comments. And okay, so I'm doing 3 speaking events. Oh my gosh, I love your dress. Thank you. I love it so much too. So I'm doing 3 speaking events in 1 week. And one of the speaking events is 2 speaking events that is over Skype. And then 2 of them are in person, both in LA. One is open to the public. Go look at my Twitter and Facebook for the link to where it is and everything. But it's just really stressful. So I've actually been writing on my iPad. I have a keyboard to my iPad and like bringing it everywhere with me because it's like lighter and easier than my laptop. So I've been writing constantly, and when I write, I talk out loud, which I learned from my dad. Like growing up, he would be in his office and you would just hear someone like ranting to himself, not ranting, but writing. So I picked that up from him, and I was actually hanging out with Trevor a few days ago at his house, and he was like, you know what, like you need to go back to your own apartment when you're writing because you do this like breathing, whisper talking thing when we're in the same room. I can't stand it. So yeah, I've been writing so much. I'll talk about what I'm doing for the talks, but for one of the talks, I'm talking about my childhood and growing up and arguments for the existence of God and why when I moved here I was really lonely the first year. I mean, middle school's horrible for everyone, but I went from like a really positive middle school to a horrible one. I promise I'll read your comments in a little bit, guys. But when I first moved here, I did not have friends, obviously, because you're at a new place and my people were not friendly. And so I really relied on God and did so much Bible study and prayer and got so close to God because of that experience. So I'm gonna share that with them and how if you're going through hard times, you have to rely on God. It can be a positive thing. Good things can come out of it. And then I'm gonna talk about how my atheist high school forced me to really think through arguments for the existence of God, which has made my faith so much stronger. So I've been thinking so much about Florida and my childhood because when we moved to Florida, it was the most significant, like, growing up type moment where a lot of things changed. Okay, I'm gonna read your guys' comments. Go up. Hi, what's up? Hey, hi Marissa, hi Seth, hi Gianna, thank you. Hi, Forever Young, thank you for liking my dress. My first live stream in a while. How's everything doing? Nice dress, by the way, thank you. I should start doing all of my live streams in dresses. The reason, so one of my best friends is getting married next week and the bridesmaid's dress is so beautiful. Like I love the color she picked. It's like this pink peach color and I gotta pick out my exact dress. It's like one of those websites, I forget what it's called, but you know, you can find like any dress on the website. So I've literally been wearing that dress, just like trying it on randomly because it's so pretty. So then I was like, why don't I try on the rest of my dresses I have? Because I have like my prom dress from high school and then I have dresses from the formals I went to at Pepperdine. So I have like And then this is like legitimately like a princess dress. So, okay, and I also have my food and I'm so hungry. So we're gonna do a mukbang as well. Mukbang, how do you guys pronounce it? You look pretty with the Christmas tree behind you. I'm also gonna film, oh my gosh guys, so the video I'm gonna film tonight, well, first of all, a video just went up on disloyalty in relationships in a time when I was tempted to go break up my relationship, which is terrifying to say out loud, but I was, because I think I was manic and I fell for another guy and it was this really intense situation. So that was the video I just uploaded on disloyalty in relationships, how to not cheat, why to not leave a long-term relationship even if you suddenly feel attracted to someone. So that video is up right now, and then I'm gonna film a video unboxing my Agustin relic. I literally was gifted a relic of St. Augustine, a piece of his bone. So it's insane. And I don't really have anyone to share this with because, well, I unboxed it with my boyfriend on FaceTime, but my family doesn't really understand it. My friends don't really understand like what the deal is with bones and stuff. But okay. Thank you for the super comment. Have you read anything by Joseph de Maistre? No, but recommend to me and I can screenshot. Okay. So is Mary considered all hearing? Mary, no, she's not omniscient. That's weird, guys. Have you ever seen a wild alligator in Florida? Yes. I have seen baby alligators where the old house my parents lived at. I was like running one day and I see a baby alligator. There's so many canals in Florida. That's how they get you, because Florida's supposed to be underwater. So they have canals. And is there another super comment? Oh, no. There's canals, and obviously the Everglades is pretty close to near, what was that? Oh my gosh, the wind is insane outside. I thought I was gonna come here and be at the beach and the pool every day, but instead it's like less than 70 degrees, which is pretty bad for Florida. And it's so cold and windy and dark, and I brought all these clothes to do photo shoots, so I like have Instagram content for a while, and I'm like, no. So I might, I don't know, do some non-sunlight pictures at the beach. I don't know. It's cold here, -10. What is the temperature where you guys live? And if you live where it's Celsius, Google to translate to Fahrenheit, because I'm a stupid American and I don't understand Celsius and Fahrenheit. Hey Lizzie, how are you doing? So I've been really happy, but I've been very busy because I have 3 speaking events in 1 week coming up starting January 4th. So I have to do a speaking event on Sunday, and then Thursday, no. I have to do a speaking event on like the Wednesday, like January, the Wednesday, and then Sunday, and then Thursday. So it's like do. So I've been writing out my talks. Luckily, I have a lot of PowerPoint slides from the talks I've done, and I literally copy and paste PowerPoint slides and reuse them. So I don't have to like redesign everything, because I'm like really, like with my talks, I do like over 100%. Like I have really intense PowerPoints with pictures, and I'll have like 100 slides for 30 minutes to like make sure that teenagers I'm talking to can pay attention, because Gen Zs are like constantly watching movies and shows in YouTube where the shots are like changing shots. So you have to like keep up with it. So it takes me a long. Can you please show your bare feet? Oh my gosh, you're gonna get blocked from my channel forever. Hide user on this channel. Bye. See you never. It's very cold here. I am Korean, currently staying with my American friend's family in Ohio, and it snowed here. Okay, I lived in Ohio, in Bowling Green, Ohio for 5 years, which is near Toledo. 25 degrees in Connecticut. Going to be alone on my birthday? That's so sad. I will come be part of your birthday in New Hampshire. Wait, when is your birthday? Hi, Lizzie. I'm actually, I got questions. I'm visiting my boyfriend in the, hey Lizzie, I got questions not related to theology, if that's okay with you. Yes, of course. What do you think of Girl Defined? Okay, Girl Defined, I agree with a lot of the things they say, but the reason they get hate is because they come across, and I'm not saying they are, but they come across in such a judgmental way, where so many YouTubers are like, you're a horrible person, you don't even act like a Christian, why do you judge everyone so horribly? Like, and there are people who don't kiss before marriage, but you know what? I respect that. You know why I respect it? Because so many of my friends who wanted to save sex for marriage ended up not being able to do it because they couldn't keep sexual boundaries, which I actually was thinking the other day, I was telling Trevor how grateful I am that it's so easy for us to keep boundaries, like physically, it's never been a problem. And I was thinking I've never ever been grateful to God for that. So I've been thankful recently, and I've been telling God, like, thank you so much that for my relationship, it's not something I have to struggle with, but a lot of people do. So the fact that they don't even kiss before marriage, it's like, you know what? They save sex for marriage. They are living celibate because they don't kiss. That's doing better than a lot of other people. So personally, I always prefer more conservative Christians than more liberal Christians, which I was actually in a missions class when I was in college, and that was a question, like, which do you prefer, like fundamentalist, conservative people, or like really liberal out there? And I burst out conservative. And I was so shocked because in high school, I got really annoyed by like really conservative people at my church and stuff. But when it comes down to it, and it comes to people sticking to doctrines, I prefer people who are like girl-defined than, that's so good. So I made a Morningstar burger with chow cheese, which is CHAO, obviously it's vegan, and then I put romaine and Roma tomato and guacamole. It's so good. I'm so hungry. You guys don't understand. I had a smoothie earlier in the morning, like a huge smoothie, like 3 smoothies. And then this is my second time eating today. I'm gonna go get a napkin. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fall. This dress is so freaking long. Okay guys, I'm coming back, I promise. I needed to grab some napkins. Okay guys, I literally, like, my dress just knocked over some of my dad's research. Not even the dress, but the wind that, like, the trunk of the dress. Isn't that so funny? LOL, girl defined. I haven't ate yet because I've been laying in bed all day. Don't you have work to do? I mean, like, a job to go to or something? Like, I did that in college when I was in depression, but now it's kind of like I have to get going. I actually was depressed recently for a day, and I literally did nothing. But I was manic the days before, so I got so much work done. So I was like, you know what? It's okay. Do you think Gen Z is going to have more traditional values? Well, so far in Catholicism, they're more conservative. So this is the thing. When there is one extreme, the other extreme is going to develop. So Gen Zs so far, people have said that they're apathetic about everything, horrible at committing to things. And so it's not that they're apathetic about religion, it's just that they're apathetic about everything. So they're not against religion, they just don't care about things. So that's like what psychologists have been saying. But this is from what I've heard, it's not like Pew Research studies or whatever, but at Catholic universities, they're very like becoming more traditional and Latin Mass as a reaction to people who are more liberal. So I think that in general, it's gonna be super like pagan, some pagans, it's gonna be super post-religious, not religious at all. And then there's gonna be some people who are gonna be like really, really, really sticking to the faith and more conservative and just orthodox, you know what I mean? So that's my thoughts, but I actually do ministry with Gen Zers, and they're at really liberal colleges. I lead Bible studies and we bake together and stuff. True story. We bake saint cakes, it's really fun. I should do a whole video on my experience being like a campus minister intern. I'm not really an intern, but I'm like an assistant to the priest. But anyways, they're very, very, very passionate about their faith, very into their faith, agree with all church teaching because they're in such a liberal environment. So the people who do remain in the faith, you have to be serious about it. And it's the same thing that happens when there's persecution, and there's not persecution, like we're not getting killed or martyred or whatever. But when there is persecution and you're the minority group, people get really, really strong and intense about their faith. It's just what happens. This is so good, guys. I haven't melted this chow cheese before. I melted the other chow cheese. This is the provolone chow cheese. Vegan. What is better, the PS4 or the Xbox? The Xbox. Everyone I know who has one for their TV to like watch Netflix and stuff has an Xbox. But I've never heard of the PS4. So I don't know what that is. Great job teaching the faith through social media. I'm a brother consecrated as a celibate religious missionary just got here from looking up Theo Vaughn's ancestry. What is that? Columbus, never heard of Litchfield. What are you guys talking about? I don't understand. I have a hair in my food. It's so gross. That's what I get for washing my hair right before I cook. Thank you for the answer. I wonder about the future generation for my daughters. Okay, here's the thing. Parents are responsible for passing on the faith with every single religion. So if you really, really care about God, do family prayer, family Bible studies, always there to answer your kids' theology questions, bringing them to church multiple times a week, your children will stay in the faith, obviously. But I think a lot of parents are not living out the faith very intensely with their kids. They're not doing home Bible study. They're not doing prayer. They're not dialoguing after mass or after church. Like my family growing up, my sister and I are so intense about our faith because my parents were intense about the faith. Coming home from church every week, we would be like, what was the sermon? What was your reaction to the sermon? What have you learned in Bible class? Let's memorize verses before Bible class. Like my parents would drive hours and hours and hours because we live far away from our churches sometimes, bringing us to youth retreats and extra Bible classes and Bible competitions. Like my parents did 1,000%, and that's why my sister and I are still Christians and so into our faith. And so as a parent, you have complete control in teaching the faith. And I'm not saying that like everyone in that situation will stay Christian, but I mean, that's why Catholicism is dying out in a lot of regions, because the parents, like boomers, baby boomers, didn't pass on the faith to their children. And so it's like, why are people not going to mass? It's like, because you didn't take your kids to mass. Obviously, they're going to become an atheist after that. Like, oh, but what I was gonna say with I should make a whole video on I should interview Gen Zs, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally make a Gen Z video. Okay, so anyways, there are some Gen Z Catholics I see on social media, so I'm gonna like interview them and stuff. But one thing that's really important is YouTube and Instagram and Twitter. There need to be loads of Catholics, young Catholics, making YouTube channels, Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, passing the faith, teaching the faith, because people are addicted to social media and they need the faith shown on their social media. Does that make sense? So that's my thought. Like, my demographics for my YouTube channel are actually not young people anymore, because it was young people. Like, when I was 15, there were people who were like 9, 10, 11 watching my videos. But as I've gotten older, my audience has grown up and is going in college now. My little middle school audience back when I was in high school are like college students now. How adorable. And it really is, because people tell me all the time, like, I was 12 when I found your channel, now I'm a sophomore in college, and I'm like, how is that possible? That's so cute, you know? But I think college students are really cute. They look so little, you know, they're so sweet. It's like, oh, not in a condescending way, but you know, I loved college years. You grow so much. But anyways, there need to be so many people on social media who are passionate about their faith. Like, there need to be. So start an Instagram account, start a YouTube channel. And guys, I was helping promote some Twitter accounts a while ago. I was asking people for recommendations. So if you guys know any really good millennial or Gen Z Catholic YouTube channels, tweet, like DM me on Twitter and let me know, and I can start featuring them and being like, here are all the Catholic, oh my gosh, it's such a good video, I'm totally gonna make it. Like, every Catholic YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram you need to follow to help teach the faith, because that's what we have to do for this generation, especially, I mean, and for millennials too. If the parents didn't teach the faith, it's our responsibility to use social media to go find everyone. So, like, my videos, I was expecting my videos to convert Protestants, but most of the people, I mean, not most, a lot of the people who are becoming Catholic because of my videos are baptized Catholic but left the faith, and then they happen to find my videos and are like, oh my gosh, you're right, the Catholic Church is the original church, like the first century theology is Catholicism. So, and then they come back to the church. It's people who grew up Catholic and left the faith. Defactors, oh my gosh, that's so mean. The defactors is a term for when people like denied Christ during persecutions. But I mean, it's a similar concept where people left the faith. Guacamole is so good. My mom got these like guacamole pouches. They're impeccable. Someone says they're a graphic artist novelist to teach the faith. That's so cool. And like Catholic picture books need to be a thing. Start teaching your kid when they're like 4 years old and learning to read. Can people read at 4? I read at 5. Okay, I'm gonna go look at your questions. Sorry, I talked for a long time about questions. Okay, I got to the top. Wow. I was like, do. Can I just say you are always in a great mood every time of the day? Okay, this is why I'm always happy, because I'm healthy emotionally. I do not have any notifications turned on for my social media. I'm not on my phone all the time. I am present with my friends and my family. I have deep relationships with like 10 people. You know what I mean? Like a few people I'm really close to. When I'm going through something sad, I cry and cry, pray and pray, journal, listen to music to help me get through it. And then I'm fine and I'm happy the rest of the time. So that's what I recommend. Get off social media, have authentic friendships, read your Bible a ton, go to mass, pray. You know what I mean? Like, God made it super easy for us to be happy. He wants us to be happy. And I mean, even on an emotional level, like we should have joy most of the time. Music helps so much. Yeah, thank you for that, Michelle. I listen to music constantly, like all the time, and that's why I'm so happy. Jacob, communion on the tongue thoughts. So I started, wait a second, I need another bite. I started this thing on Twitter where I thought it was cool to start doing polls. I think it's so fun to like see what my audience thinks. And recently, oh, this wasn't even a poll. I retweeted something because someone said something really weird, like super trad. They were like, if you're an Orthodox Catholic, you always receive communion in your mouth. And I was like, I don't, and I agree with all church teaching. Like, what are you saying? So I was like, is this a joke? Because it really seemed like it was a joke. And so all these people on my Twitter now are debating each other like back and forth about communion in the tongue versus on the hand. And this happens all the time on my Twitter. I cause so many problems online. I don't try to. I'm just kind of a problematic person sometimes because I'm so intense and impulsive and bipolar. So I like, and I'm new to the faith. I'm like a baby, a toddler Catholic at this point. So I don't know everything. So I'll say things. I'm trying to like learn as I go, you know? And so then people like debate. And I will like open my phone and I'll have like 100 notifications and it'll be like half of them will just be people going back and forth and debating and fighting with each other. And I'm like, I untag myself sometimes. So currently they're debating communion on the tongue versus the hand. So if you want to go to my Twitter, it's Lizzy Ruiz, my first and my last name. Ruiz is R-E-E-Z-A-Y, Ruiz. So go follow my Twitter and follow the debate, but I don't like getting involved in debates like that because I'm so busy. Like, I don't understand. My boyfriend does this. He goes like back and forth fighting with people online because he really thinks that he can change their mind and teach proper theology. And I'm like, how are you more optimistic than I am about the world? Like, I'm not going to waste my time debating someone online, right? Like, they're not going to change their viewpoint at all. Do you think that some Catholics turn the Catholic Church into an idol? If you should be worshiping anything, you should be worshiping Jesus. And he is the center of the church, like with the Eucharist and interacting with Jesus in confession and baptism. I don't know what you mean. Javier says, there was a guy named Javier in my high school. We called him Javi. It was such a cool name. Hey, hi, I'm from Mexico. Just discovered your channel a couple weeks ago and I really like your videos, your story, and how you are explaining things. I love how converts are so enthusiastic about the faith. Me too, I'm so happy I can be so happy. Because I'm always so happy. I was always so happy and passionate as a Protestant, but now it's like, oh my gosh, I was missing all these facets of God my entire life. Now I found all these more amazing things. So, yeah, it makes me so happy. How are you getting on with your meds? They're working really well. This is the best I've ever been with my meds. So I'm taking 300 milligrams of Lamictal, 3 milligrams of Vraylar, and 100 milligrams of Seroquel. It's working great. For once in like 5 years, it's doing great. What is your opinion about the Bible verse saying that there was no person born of woman better than John the Baptist? It's true. Jesus is number 1. John the Baptist is number 2 of any man born of a woman. He was number 2 because he was the prophet. You know what's so crazy? So John the Baptist is like such an epic person, but he barely gets any time in the Gospels. Like I don't know that much about him or who he is. So I wish there was more writing in the Gospels about John the Baptist because he was like the most important prophet, right? He like paved the way for Jesus. Some of my favorite Bible verses. Okay, that's true. Even though we don't know a lot of like random factual information, stories about him, some of the best Bible verses come from John the Baptist. Like, here's one. I will become lesser so you can become greater. Here's another one. I am not worthy to untie and tie your sandals. Like you're not even worthy to take off someone's shoes and like wash their feet. Like that's how amazing and huge God is. Isn't that crazy? And then when Jesus is about to die, like before he dies, when he's with his apostles, he washes their feet when we're not even worthy to take off his shoes. And oh my gosh, guys, so this is a huge, huge side note, but this is like one of the most important parts of my life so far. I took Greek in college and it was so fun. It was like the best course I ever did because we read the Bible in Greek and stuff. And I need to learn Hebrew. I'm so procrastinating, but my boyfriend needs to teach me and he's like, I'm gonna have to be the one to like get it going. He's not gonna motivate me. But anyways, so what was I gonna say? So anyways, the main verb where we translated everything, we learned all the verb tenses like perfect, imperfect, you know what I mean? There's different verb tenses and stuff and different participles. So we learned all of them with the word luo, which means to loosen and untie. So luo, luis, lui, luomen, luata, lusin, like I have this memorized for like a bajillion participles, probably like dozens of participles and verb forms. So for some reason, the word luo is a good word to use because I don't know why, they just picked it for learning Greek. So it's not in the Bible at all. It's in like a couple places. But finally, the word luo is in untying your sandals. So I learned this one word for like 2 semesters, like an entire year of courses. I learned the word luo constantly, like literally recording myself saying the luo conjugations and like listening to it in my headphones when I'm cleaning my room and cleaning the bathroom and stuff, like constantly luo, luo, luo. And so I was so excited when we got to a passage, and how epic of a passage, I'm not worthy to untie your sandals. Oh my gosh, such happy memories. Should I bring out my lighting, guys? It's getting kind of dark. I think I will. I'm gonna finish eating first though. This like impeccable sandwich. Oh, by the way, guys, Trump got impeached. I can't believe I didn't start with that. I guess I don't like getting into politics, but yeah, I'm surprised. I didn't think he would actually get impeached. I thought they were just wasting their time, which, I mean, as a ceremonial thing and historical thing, maybe it's important, but yeah, it's not going to do anything. Like, he's not going to be kicked out of being president, obviously. So, I don't know. Are you going to watch the Democratic debate? I've watched a lot of them, but like not in the moment. I pretty much already know like who I'm gonna vote for in the primary. So it's got to the point where it's like we've heard from everyone, like way more than we needed to. We think we know everyone, so. His approval rating went up after the impeachment because his Twitter was hilarious. Did you guys read his Twitter? Like, I hate Trump. I hate his policies and stuff, most of them. But not the person. I don't know the person. I obviously don't respect the person of Trump. But, so I don't hate him. Just to be clear, I don't hate anyone. But he's a funny person. Like, even if you super disagree with him, you have to admit he's a funny person. Oh my gosh, guys, thumbs up the video. I haven't said that at all. Thumbs up and like the video, guys. So, probably because of all the Twitter activity, people are like, you know what? This is a really funny dude. I can get behind him. Tips on healing my relationship with my Church of Christ parents after becoming Catholic. Just wait, and over time it will get better. That's what happened with me. And pray, obviously. Pray and pray and pray and pray and pray. Just thinking I should thumbs up. Yeah, guys, thumbs up the video. Comment what the weather is like where you guys live. I'm so curious. What is your take on Exodus 90? I was so mad because my boyfriend didn't do Exodus 90. A lot of his friends were. And he's like, I don't want to take cold showers. And I'm like, come on, it's so cool. Like, I wish I could do Exodus 90. Okay. I'm gonna eat a tomato with some guacamole. And then I'm gonna be right back. Actually, I can take you guys with me. My dad is home because he's a professor and his semester already ended, which is actually like way earlier than everyone else. It was like a week earlier. And my mom's gonna come home from work soon and she doesn't want to be on camera, but I'll be like, her voice might be in the camera or something, right? I'll actually show you guys some of our house. My parents just moved here like 6 months ago or something. I've been here before because when my roommates kicked me out of the apartment, I had nowhere to go for like a week. So I came back home for a week before going to the other places I'd planned on traveling to. So, oh, this is my cat. This is an important thing. Oh, he wants to eat. So look, he's like going up to my dad's door to like, Christmas! You want to do any tricks for the camera? Oh my gosh, guys, this is so real. He hates being on camera. I don't know what it is, but he knows when he's on camera. It's crazy. Okay, so I'll show you guys the mess I made so far. This is the bathroom, and wait, I'll zoom out. Look at this. My makeup all fell, but I put it back together, and then look at all of this stuff. I'm such a mess. When I get married, I'm gonna have to like completely change my lifestyle because my boyfriend is like so neat. We're gonna have such marriage problems our first year of marriage. When you start living with each other, you know what I mean? It's gonna be a disaster. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like change my, wow, cool toilet. Oh my gosh, yeah, and like look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, I'll show you. Sorry, my foot got caught. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing to the wedding. Oh my gosh, someone mentioned the Pachamama. Stop. How about a rule on my channel? Never mention the Pachamama ever again or I'll block you. Someone triggered Liz. Guys, don't use the word triggered outside of a mental health context. I'm allowed to use it because things trigger my depression or manic episodes. But other people, you're misusing the term. Okay. Here you go. This is my dress. Come out. It's like that. I'll show you guys. Isn't it pretty? Let me kind of open this thing up more. Let's see. This is what the bodice looks like. Yeah, the bodice. And then these are the shoes I'm gonna wear. Let me know. Sorry guys who are here. I'm sure you're thoroughly bored right now. Let me know. Look how messy. I found some of my scarves. They're so cute. So I can bring them back to like 60-degree weather in LA. So these are my two options for shoes. Obviously these are cuter, right? But these are like a higher heel if you see. So Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit higher, the heel. Can you guys see that? No, you can't see that. Yeah. So look at the heels. It's like an inch higher. So I don't know how tall they want me to be because I'm the tallest person there. So are you into fashion? Yes. I'm not a beauty guru YouTuber. I make sponsored videos to get free clothes sometimes. Yeah, I have several like fashion videos on my channel. So, and then look at these dresses. This is my prom dress from high school. It's like sparkly. No, not bored. As an artist, I understand. Though as a guy, I'm more into guy things. So Trevor should start a series on my YouTube channel, Trevor's Things. Trevor try on haul. Oh my gosh, so many things with Trevor work really well. Trevor's try on haul. He would be so bored. Trevor actually has really good fashion. It's something I noticed about him early on. He dresses, oh, I was gonna get my lighting. That's the whole reason we went over there. I wanna be your end game. I wanna be your first string. I wanna be your A-team. I wanna be your end game. Okay, here we go. Parked, do a Trevor Talks series. Trevor Talks! Okay, I feel like we can come up with something better than that. Trevor's Theology. Trevor Theology Talk. He's gonna be so mad if he hears this. Like, stop talking about me. It's hard to not when you're infatuated with someone. Okay. What the heck? Come on. Okay, I got it. It's like stuck. So I'm gonna grab my lighting. Oh, I'll show you guys the full dress right now. I got my lighting out. So I'm gonna film my Agustin video tonight too. Look how pretty it is. Isn't it pretty? See, look how long it is. So I wore heels with it, which is weird. Like the last wedding I was in, the bridesmaid's dress was like so long and you couldn't see my heels through it. And this pink dress is the same way. So I think I ordered the wrong size because I ordered it like to the floor wearing heels. So let me turn off the light. Whatever. I don't know how the light turns off. Oh, I actually do. I'll go back in a second. My dad's really into the electricity bill going down. Oh my gosh, Christmas? Oh, yeah, my cat's name is Christmas. Let me know if you guys want me to explain that story. Oh, the real thing, how about OG people? Let me know if you know why his name is Christmas. You can comment for everyone. But he eats at 5:30, so it is 5:40. What? And he hasn't been fed. That's an injustice. Christmas! Christmas! He doesn't love me anymore. He literally forgets about me. Like, he would always remember me. And then one year I came back from college and he'd like forgotten who I was. It was really sad. Okay. Oh, I feel like that like has a weird angle. Sorry guys. It's like immodest or something, even though it's just like how my body looks. Christmas! Christmas! It's not even fun feeding him when he's not excited. What is your last name, Lizzy Ruiz? Dr. Ruiz. Okay, I'll feed him some food. Here we go. We gave him, he eats Meow Mix. Lizzy, should my sister join the Marian modesty movement? I mean, I honestly don't know what it is, but it sounds bad. Like, Mary wore a veil covering her entire hair and neck. So, oh my gosh, this would be my Marian modest though, the bottom part of the dress. It'd be Marian modesty, probably not at the top. This thing wouldn't be modest. This wouldn't be modest. This wouldn't be modest, lol. Okay, let's put up my lighting. It's so fun hanging out with you guys. Do you watch Catholic Answers these days? Trent Horn and Tim Staples are the best. Oh my gosh, I was talking to Trent Horn. He's like, I would love to come on your channel anytime. So should I have him on my channel, guys? What should I do? Just ask him questions? Is your last name Italian or French? It's French. I don't know what it means. Let me know if you guys know what it means. How do you feel about women being priests? There aren't. There's just not women priests. There's nothing to think about it. It's just like, it doesn't exist. But I've made videos talking about it. Let me know. I should do a whole live stream, like my thoughts on women not being priests. LOL, I don't care about the modesty of dress. Trent is the bomb. Lizzy, next month I'm getting my first fitting for my new teeth. Yay! I was actually wondering how that works with you getting new teeth and everything, so I'm so happy they have a way to give you teeth. She lost her teeth in a car accident, guys. Isn't that crazy? I've been getting updates like every single live stream and on Twitter too. Okay, let's see if it works. What? The light doesn't work? That's weird. And this is broken too. What? Guys, this is sad. I went all the way in there. That's weird that the outlet doesn't work. I'm starting to not like the house. I can't work. Yeah. Oh, I got it to work, guys. Okay, I fail. Look at my umbrella, guys. Ooh, how does the lighting look, guys? I look so pale. I always look so pale with these lights. It's weird. And the iPhone. How long have you been doing YouTube, Lizzy? For 10 years. In June, it'll be 10 years. Lizzy, what would happen if you went back to your old church? What would they say to you? Welcome home. I don't know. They'd be like, you went crazy. What happened? I would not go back though. I'd become Jewish or atheist. I mean Orthodox before going back to Church of Christ. Like Protestantism would be completely disproved if Catholicism is disproved. You know what I mean? So here. I just can't see you as an atheist. I think, okay, so there's this song called If I Believe You by, I don't know. There's this song called If I Believe You. You guys can Google the lyrics. And it says, and I have a God-shaped hole in, it's infected, I know. And I'm petrified of being alone. It's pathetic, I know. And and if I believe you, would that make it stop? If I really need you, something. Anyways, but there's a line in it, and it said, "If you created me, why would you make me an atheist?" And oh my gosh, there's my cat. He's gonna go. He just. Oh, we lost him. Anyways, what do you think? I don't remember the lyrics, but it's called If I Believe You. It's a song. If you you probably shouldn't have made me an atheist. I'm a lesbian. Kiss. That's the lyric. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I don't think it's about being gay. Anyway, so yeah, I think I have the intuitions to be atheist for sure. You sing pretty, Lizzy. Thank you. I'm gonna have my guitar back soon. My friend was having it. Anyways, not related to theology, but do you read any comics or graphic novels? Not at all. I heard a priest give the argument for women priests by pointing out Mary was the first priest. She wasn't at the Last Supper. Like, that's so stupid. Like, you had to be at the Last Supper to get the powers of apostolic succession. The apostles were the only people at the Last Supper who got the powers of apostolic succession. That's literally why we call it apostolic succession, because it's only the 12 apostles. Like, I can't believe how stupid and ignorant that is to say. And like, a priest is teaching this, like, you need to get laicized, you know? Like, that's messed up. Do you like Avril Lavigne? I've been a little black star since 2004. I like some of her songs. Her Lyme disease thing was crazy. I watched a lot of videos about that. Happy holidays, Liz. Happy holidays. Do you have any tips on being more emotionally open? I find it very difficult to show how I feel to the people who are close to me. So I think it's a pride thing to be scared of how people are viewing you. So pray to be more humble and to not care how people view you. And I think it's important too to realize that by you being more emotionally authentic, it helps people heal and grow. And like, especially if you're going through something hard in life, people love to take care of other people. So you're like giving a gift to people by being open about the things that you're struggling with, and you'll get so much closer to people and have such more like beautiful relationships and everything. So what do you think of the church's nativity scenes where they have a caged baby Jesus? What? That's weird for sure. Let me turn the lights on overhead. It's like I don't like the lighting at all. I don't understand where the lighting is for the... See, this is how long I've been in the house, guys. I don't know where anything is. Nope, that doesn't work. It's weird, there's like lights right on here. I don't know what the deal is. Oh my cat, did you like the food? You like the food? It's pathetic, I know. And a Tyson. Oh, the 1985. That's who wrote the song. Oh my gosh, guys. I got the light. Cool. I'm back. I wish my cat would be in the video. I did the furry friend tag with him back in the day. Oh, Christmas! He's smelling. I'll show you guys. He's smelling the outlet. That's not good. He's gonna like run away really fast because he doesn't want to be filmed. Oh, maybe not. Christmas! Here, I have a toy. Let's see if he runs after it. No! Hi, Lizzy, hi! Merry Christmas in advance. Who watched last night? It was in my hometown, but I didn't go to it. Who watched Ai? Why does God put bad people in power? LOL, because of the Trump. Is that why you're saying that? Because of free will. We have free will as humans. Where are you from? So I was born in Paducah, Kentucky. I lived there for 2 weeks. Then we went to St. Petersburg, Russia, lived there for 5 years. 3 or 4 years, I don't know how long. Then we moved back to Ohio, Bowling Green, Ohio, near Toledo. We lived there for 5 years while my dad was getting his PhD in history, in American culture, I think American history, American culture studies, something. And then we moved to Indiana, Terre Haute, Indiana for 5 years, and my dad had his first teaching position. Then he finished his dissertation, finally, graduated all the way. And because he was working full-time and a dad and writing his dissertation, like craziness. So then he got like a better teaching position and we moved to Florida, which I'm not going to tell you which city I live in because that's like sketched. I'm sure you guys can understand. I want to go to Franciscan University. I've heard really good things about it. I wish I was able to find a girlfriend who was always as happy as you, Lizzy. Well, if you ask my boyfriend, I'm not happy all the time. I cry sometimes. And he's like, stop crying. Our main cat son, Pumpkin, a tuxedo cat, is called a linebacker by my stepdad. What? Hi, Will from Reject Radio. Oh my gosh, I saw you on Twitter today. What does Reject Radio mean? Oh my gosh, I hate people like this. So Raquel is talking about people I hate, who I don't actually hate, by the way. I just hate how they think because they're wrong. Lizzy, I deal with mental illness, and I get so many friends that say if you are a true woman of God, you should be able to fight through it. And you don't need medication for prayers. Rolling eye emoji. What would you say? Like, I would cut them out of my life. Like, honestly, if I had friends who were constantly like, go off meds, it would trigger me to go off meds. So I don't understand how you can deal with people like that in your life, like honestly. Lizzie, sometimes I feel the same as you when I almost turned atheist and I think I'm losing my faith. Any advice? Go watch my videos. Google Lizzie's Answers Atheist and my video will come up where I talk about this, like why I didn't become atheist and arguments for the existence of God. Dr. Booth Noise, thank you for the donation. You guys, your donations help my channel be possible to work full time at my channel. What is your favorite movie? I don't watch movies, I'm sorry. Oh, I have a favorite movie. It's called Salem's Lot. It's my favorite movie because it's my boyfriend and his twin brother's favorite movie, and I watched it 5 times on my last visit to where he lives. So it's a great movie. Love you, but take the nail out of your nose. It's so dumb. Oh my gosh, I love you. That's so funny. I'm gonna put a filter on. How's that, guys? It smooths my skin. I don't want to smooth my skin. I don't want to look pale either. You know what's weird about filters? They make everyone look like more white than they are, which is kind of racist, right? Like, I don't know. I have a problem. I think it's problematic. Do you guys think it's Ooh, I love the bubbles. Let's do that for a while. What else can you do here? Ooh, a dance party. How is it, guys? Dream. I think Dream is really sweet. Guys, I miss my boyfriend so much because he's doing finals week and he literally doesn't have time to talk to me because he has to write all these papers and I'm like, oh, like it's so sad. So your favorite genre is horror? Well, just because my boyfriend's into horror, so I don't know. Have you considered planning the gender of your future kids? In vitro fertilization aborts babies. It literally creates embryos and then destroys them. And I don't care that it can't feel pain or anything and like isn't conscious or anything or doesn't have a heart, because those are unique human beings. Because, for example, whether or not someone has bipolar disorder, you can tell from the moment of conception. From that period where they're sharing genes with each other, you know whether or not someone has blue eyes, is bipolar, has Down syndrome, like it's in the genes at that moment. You already know so much intense things about who they'll be intellectually, how they are emotionally, what their favorite color could be, what food sensitivities they'll have. Like, you know at the moment of conception, and we can't tell, we can't like look into it, but all of that is there from the moment of conception. So I think it's problematic to do in vitro fertilization. I get you. My girlfriend just finished her finals, so IVF kills 9 kids. What do you do for fun? I cook. I love being vegan, and I go running, and I do weightlifting, and I work out, and I play guitar, and I write poetry, and that's pretty much it. Cleaning. Oh yeah, I love cleaning a lot too. That's really fun. Ooh. What are you guys' thoughts? I also miss my boyfriend. He's at work and he won't be back till almost midnight Eastern time. Aw, everyone like misses their boyfriend. That's really sweet. I don't believe in gender planning. I wanted boys but had 2 girls. Best thing to ever happen to me. The first Salem's Lot kept me from going hunting until sunup came. What are you dressed up for? I just want to look like a princess. You know what I mean? Have you tried the new Dunkin' Donuts Beyond Meat vegan meat? I did. Yeah. At the airport. I was so excited. This person is going to be blocked from my channel. Message deleted. I love feeling powerful. It's 12 p.m. What am I doing here? Where do you live? It's so early on the Eastern time coast. Let's go back to a cuter one. Oh my gosh, my dad. I'm live streaming right now. Huh? Oh, I'm live streaming, so anything you say will be on the internet forever. My dad is like, peace sign. I like the outfit, very festive. Yeah, it's like the Frozen dress. I explained this before, but I know a lot of people just got here. So I actually dressed up and was Elsa for Halloween when I was in college, and I made like a YouTube tutorial, like how to be Elsa for Halloween. So that's like the whole point of my dress. It's like a giant ball gown. So yeah. Have you tried the Beyond Meat from Charles Jr.? No, but I want to. So the next road trip I go on, definitely I'll do that. You came to my school last year, so you remember. I don't remember you, obviously. Do you mean in Ireland? Gender planning. I never heard of that before you. Have you considered becoming a traditional Catholic and leaving the Novus Ordo? Yeah, and I decided no. Your tree looks brilliant. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'll tell my dad how much you guys like the tree. I think it looks really, really good. It looks like a mature version because a lot of the typical like little kids ornaments aren't on it. So wow, these filters look cool. I'm reading your guys' comments. Do you listen to elevation worship and Hillsong worship? If yes, which is your favorite? I've never heard of elevation, but I listened to Hillsong, and when I was in college, like obviously all of that was super trendy, so yeah. Something to remember about social media, you generally only see people at their best, except for me. I go on Twitter when I'm really, really manic is when I'm on Twitter, and I literally cry in my YouTube videos. So I'm at my worst on social media, right? Don't you guys think so? For your video on Catholic influencers, Brian Holdsworth is also great, also a convert. Oh my gosh, okay, I'll share that for sure. I love him though, I've met him. We did a conference together last year. Lizzy. This is from Unapologetically Christian. Do you think the church is promoting NFP in a way that is too similar to contraceptive methods? I don't know because I've never been to an NFP planning course, so I don't know how they present it. What do you think of the Pope abrogating? Ooh, the secrecy protection for child abuse cases. Awful. I don't know anything about that. Hi, Lizzy. Sometimes I feel the same as you. Oh, we already read that comment. How to pray more. Can you give us some tips? So there's an app called Laudate, which means, ooh, I forgot the Latin. Laudate, Laudate, so Lau date, Laudate. And it has a lot of prayers on it, like memorized prayers, and it has the rosary on it, so that's what I recommend. Also read through the Psalms and just pray the Psalms is really great. Your tree is so beautiful. Hi, Alexander, miss you, haven't seen you in a while. Does Catholicism oppose the recreational use of marijuana? So I don't know, it's like a new thing that they haven't ruled on yet. Because it's against drugs, but you're allowed to have alcohol, which is a drug. So it could be, like, I think it might be allowed. But right now, I would not do it until there's been, like, a clear, like, whether or not. But I would ask your priest. Maybe they'll know. I don't know. But it's not, like, clear at all. I'm in RCIA, and we were learning about the sacraments, which is really cool. Thanks, Alexander. I really love this dress a lot. I miss my boyfriend so much. Oh my gosh, I'm so pathetic. Have you been to Belfast in Northern Ireland? No, I only went to Ireland. What's your Enneagram type? So I made a video on Enneagrams, so YouTube search Lizzie's Answers Enneagram and watch the video and you'll find out. It's a twist ending for sure. Okay. Okay, the baby Jesus in a cage thing was some church group taking shots at ICE separating families. Wow, sorry I'm laughing. It's a really serious matter. I actually think that's a pretty cool idea. I think Wow, I would cry if I saw that. Happy Advent. My dad's playing music. It's gonna get this copyrighted. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be so freaking mad if it does. Happy Advent. Are you excited for the 4th Sunday of Advent? Yay! Yeah. For your video, oh, we already saw that. Sorry, I'm going up because I missed so many of these. Okay, we're gonna go up, up, up. Lizzy, so this is talking about earlier when I gave you a room tour. There's nothing compared to my room. My room's a complete mess. Well, that's one of creative people's main traits. Oh my gosh, I know. Why was Jesus free from original sin when he was born, but all of us are not? When we are born, we are all innocent. Jesus and Mary were born free of original sin. God just wanted it that way. Jesus had to be free from original sin to save everyone, you know. My question, what is your feeling? Oh, we already read that one. Oh, wait, your roommates kicked you out of your apartment? I missed that. I mean, I didn't make a video about it just because, I don't know why I didn't make a video about it, because the people I was connected with literally like had been in my YouTube videos, and a lot of you guys follow them on Instagram, and yeah, it was just like a horrible PR move for anyone who wants to have like a YouTube channel or social media if you do that to someone who's a public figure. So I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Like, they could have been more chill about it and been like, you know what, like, we'd rather have someone else live with us. We don't like living with you. Like, that would have been a better way to do it than give me like a week to move out. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it could have been done, and obviously it could have been done in a much better way, but a lot of other people were kicked out of the apartment, so it wasn't me. One of the roommates was a sociopath, and I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in like a charitable, compassionate way, to where one of the people like genuinely doesn't have empathy or a conscience. So I don't even blame them for what happened looking back, because it's like they were born without like the full capacity of being human. Hi Lizzy, how would you answer if some Protestants asked you, will you be in heaven if you die today? Yes, if you're participating in the sacraments, absolutely. I'm secure in my salvation. If you've been to confession, been to mass, have the sacraments. Obviously, that's not the full answer. Like, no one should be 100% confident about their salvation, but I would say I am. Like, if you're in a situation like that, I would just answer that to cut out the conversation. I'm freezing. I gotta see if I can work my thermostat, because you're like up north for sure. Oh my gosh. The only thing that wasn't cool is that I found out that Catholics have to get married in a church. So there goes my dream of an outdoor wedding. Okay, find a beautiful church though. If you find a beautiful church, it'll be a beautiful wedding. OMG, did you visit a fairy tale princess? That dress looks like nothing on earth. I know, it's from the fashion district in LA. It's a princess dress. Oh my gosh. I hope I have a lot of daughters. Merry Christmas, Lizzy. Merry Christmas. Your opinion on CBD oil use instead of weed? I think CBD oil can work really great. Like, one of my friends has OCD and it works so great on her. Yeah, I know you're not trolling. Yeah, a lot of people troll. Oh my gosh, so the worst troll ever, guys, is like, so for a while, someone thought it was really funny to say like there's a spider in the background, and there wasn't. They were making fun of my eyelashes, which were so long. Are my eyelashes like spiders today? Are they spiders? So they were like, there's a spider. So then the next few live streams, they'd always joke like, there's a spider in the background that you don't see. And then one time there actually was a spider, and I denied it for so long, and he got close to me and I was like, ah! So yeah, hi Lizzy, just got here. Hi Lydia. No, they're not. They're beautiful. Hi Lizzy, I just want to say how cool it is that you have been on a journey to Christ. May he bless you always. You too. Hey Lizzy, don't know if you answered the question, but do you read comics or graphic novels? I answered the question 5 times and I said no. Sorry guys, I just am like not into visual art that much. What time is it, guys? On the East Coast. Lizzy, I'm 57 years old and Catholic. My wife is Protestant. She went through RCIA with me as her sponsor. We could never have children, but a year later we adopted my grandnephew when he was a newborn. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. Congratulations. I am a Filipino Catholic. Is it true that young Americans, especially those studying in public schools, do not know about Christmas? No. Not at all. Everyone knows about Christmas. It's become very secularized, but everyone's into Christmas. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't know what I should do. Then you shouldn't start a YouTube channel. Like, you need to be really passionate. I should do gaming, but I don't know, like, what games I should play. Do you haven't avoided, or how should I avoid to start Lizzy? You have to really think through something you're passionate about, because YouTube takes up like hours and hours and hours of editing. So you have to be really, really, really passionate. My cat is like pacing around waiting for my mom to come home. It's so funny. Lizzy, your Twitter is great. I SM on it a lot. What does that mean? Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, hi. Hypothetically, I'd only want sons. Okay. Hi, Lizzy, do you know about the neocat? No, obviously I don't, because I can't even pronounce it. Alexander says, my dad's music is gonna get this copyrighted. Oh, hi Lizzy, I'm here. Hi Vincent, missed you. Hey Alexandra, how are you, buddy? Merry Christmas. Oh, will we get to see your mom, or would that just be weird? Okay, so many people's moms are in their channel, and my mom, like, I wanted to do like the mom and daughter tag for a long time, like back when I was in college, and she didn't want to be on camera. So my whole family's like against being on camera. At least you've seen Trevor on camera. What about ballet? Do you like that? I ask because it's Xmas and that makes me think of ballet. Same. So I did ballet for 10 years and I was on point, and I can show you my point shoes. Ooh, you guys want me to dance for you? That could actually be really fun. Let me know. Hi, Lizzy just got here. Hi, Lydia. I think the worst troll, Alexander says, I think the worst troll was the person who wanted to discuss farts with you. That was just like immature. It wasn't funny though. Mark says, I watched your Matt Frad response to veganism, and honestly, I was skeptical. But since the video, I gave veganism a try and I feel great. Thank you for helping me into this healthy way of life. Oh, that makes me so happy. Come to Moscow, Russia. I would personally guide you through our beautiful city. You will love it. Okay, invite me to come speak in Moscow and I will totally say yes and come. Are you in a prom dress? It's my Elsa dress. If you guys look up Lizzy's Answers Elsa tutorial, then you'll see the video I made where I showed you how to dress up for Elsa as Elsa for Halloween. This is how the dress looks, guys. Do the sugar plum dance. Some of the filters were strange. I know. I love you singing, Lizzy. What do you guys want me to sing? Oh my gosh, the new Camila Cabello album is so good. She has this one song, I sent it to my dad, and it's about like being in a relationship and your dad loving you first. And I was like crying through a lot of the songs from the album. It was so good, oh my gosh. Are you going to be in DC for March for Life? Yes! I'm gonna be in the March for Life this year. I have to actually plan it out because I'm going with my students, so we'll see. I'll be there too, yay! Christmas! And if I believe. Lizzy, when are you coming to Boston? So when I travel, I'm gonna be there do you live in Boston? We should actually hang out. I trust you. See, some people, it's weird to like think of hanging out with them, but why don't you DM me on Twitter and I'll let you know when I'm gonna be there. I haven't planned out 100%, but I pretty much know the dates. So I'll keep you updated and we can hang out. That'll be really fun because I have my sister and one of my friends lives there. So I live an hour from Boston. Okay. I just got home from working 11 hours. One of my friends works in Framingham. Is that near where you live? Because I could go to work with her and then see you. Sing us any Christmas song, Lizzy. I just got home from working 11 hours. That's insane. At Amazon. What are your Christmas plans? I'm home for Christmas. I'll be home for Christmas. I'm in Florida right now and the weather is horrible, guys, because I was expecting it to be 80 degrees the whole time and it's literally been so cold. Does anyone see my post? No, I didn't see your post. Your tree is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I will tell my dad how much you guys love the tree. I'm so impressed with my dad for how great he made it. Guys, I've been making the absolute best coffee in the morning since I've been here, which is like 2 days. But I make a lot of coffee, oat milk, maple syrup, and ice, and I mix it all together, and it's like amazing. So I'm gonna buy maple syrup for my apartment. Is it natural or artificial? So my family's terrified of fires, so artificial, of course. Next time you're in Philadelphia, we should hang out. I'll let you know. DM me on Twitter too. Catholic told me hell would break out. Yeah, DM me, Vincent, on Instagram. Yeah, DM me on Instagram and we can actually plan that out for 2020. 2020 is coming up. What? Catholic told me hell would break out at me after my confirmation last month. The next night, someone tried to murder my grandma and I felt spiritually responsible for it for a month. It sure hurt. Absolutely not, you're spiritually responsible for it. You should be safer after getting confirmed. Check out a Bengal cat named Beavis. His owner did satellite radio several years ago. Everyone thumbs up. Guys, thumbs up the video. Let's get to 50 thumbs up. Do you like Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. The 4th book is my favorite and the 3rd movie is my favorite. Your dress looks amazing. Thank you so much. I love it so much. My dad's reading out loud to himself. I think he's like writing or something. Guys, so I was so dehydrated because I took Frontier Airlines and hi, I sent you a video of me and Josh. Look in DMs. Okay, I'll look. So Frontier Airlines, I flew here and oh my gosh, Trevor texted me. Oh, he says done in all caps. Then he says, I submitted everything and I am done and done and done. It feels so good to be so free. That's so exciting. He's done with finals. He's done with his first semester of PhD. Crazy. Have you ever been to Corpus Christi? What city is that in? Okay. Instagram, where are we going? Oh, I was saying I took Frontier Airlines to Florida and I was visiting Trevor and then I came from there. So it was from the East Coast, Northeast down to Florida and it was only $35 for my ticket and then I paid for my bag, which was $30. So it was like $65 for a plane ticket like a week before Christmas. I don't understand. So I went on Frontier Airlines thinking it was gonna be really bad because I barely paid any money for it, right? But it was actually like really great. So the only thing is they didn't give us water and my butt really started to hurt after a couple hours on the plane. So I don't think the seats are the best, but it felt comfortable at first. So I would never want to take Frontier across the country. That could be bad, but yeah, but I was really thirsty. Anyways, so I didn't drink water in the morning because I woke up an hour late and I was like, hurry, hurry, hurry. And I wasn't gonna eat all day. But then Dunkin' Donuts had the vegan burger. So I got the vegan burger. And then I got on the airplane and I hadn't had any water like all day. And they don't give you water. You have to pay to get water on Frontier Airlines. Wild, right? So then I got home and I have like a giant tumbler like this big where I've been making my iced coffees in, and I like drank water. I drank like 3 of these in an hour of water because I was like dying. Yeah. Your positive happiness is so contagious. Oh. Bengal cats are a mix of domestic and Asian leopard cats. Have you ever been to Corpus Christi? Would love to hang out, grab coffee, and go to Chipotle? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I totally would, for sure. I'll let you know. That makes me so happy because it'll be even more people to visit in Boston. Lizzy, what's your username on Duolingo so we can add you? I actually don't know. Hey, I sent you a video. Oh, we already saw that. Your dress looks amazing. I've been trying to drink more water, get a half-gallon water bottle. That's so intense. I went on a 4-hour flight on a budget airline once, no free water, and I was so bored. Because of the water? Like, you guys know the screen broke on my Mac, so I'm like, until I get my new Mac, I have this, and I have like a keyboard with my iPad, and so I work the entire time. Like I was working on my speaking events that I'm doing in January, which I should probably get off of here and get back to work, because I actually think I will go early from the live stream, just because I have to do a lot of work. But we can do some final questions, and my mom's gonna come home from work, and then I'm gonna wanna hang out with her too. LOL, we never get our debate. What is the debate? God bless you, Lizzy, and wish you a wonderful moment with your family. Thank you. Okay, we have some quality questions coming up. If you had the choice between being Santa, Mrs. Claus, the Star Fairy, and Elf or a reindeer, who would you be? The Star Fairy. That sounds so fun. Oh, LOL, we never got a debate. Good luck, Liz. Good luck. Oh, for my speaking everything. Yeah, Merry Christmas, Lizzy. Merry Christmas. No movies. I had some stuff to do in another bag. It was an experience. Are you used to movies on airlines? I fly Southwest. Delta's the only one I've seen with movies. Would you become an Eastern Catholic? Yes, I want to be. I went to my first concert in September with Mom. The thing is, like, if I move, I would. But I'm currently going to a church already, you know, my home parish. I went to my first concert in September with my mom and met the guys from my favorite radio station in Greenville, South Carolina. I assume my dad was with me in spirit. Aww. I finally got an iPad, need the keyboard. Yes, it's so great. It's actually Bluetooth keyboard, and yeah. And the thing is, like, it's so light, so you can bring it everywhere. I don't read graphic novels either. I feel like, Michelle, you're watching the live stream. Okay, she won't even hear this. I think she's like 20 minutes behind the live stream because she'll comment on something that I talked about like 20 minutes before, but eventually she'll get here. In Australia, we have Qantas, which has movies, meals. It's great. So it's like your holiday. Lizzy, thanks. Merry Christmas. Thanks for checking my Instagram story. LOL, I just realized your nails match your dress. Yeah, this is my favorite color. Okay, actually, guys, so this is the dress, and these are my nails. It's a different color. Oh, it looks the exact same. In person, this color is like more of a blue. It's coming out green. Wait, let me change the filter back to regular, back to normal. Okay, guys, this is normal filter. Look, it's a different color, for sure. I'm sorry I annoyed you for asking the same question. What was the question? See, I already forgot. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Thumbs up the video. Let's get to 55 thumbs up, and then I'll go. Thumbs up the video. What kind of Eastern Catholic would you be? Byzantine. But honestly, I haven't been to anything but Byzantine. So, and Melkite I went to as well. So I like Byzantine the best. But I should actually go to all of them and see what's up. Oh my gosh, thanks for thumbsing up the video. Let's get to 55 thumbs up. Bye, Lizzy. Talk soon. Merry Christmas. Talk soon. Okay, I'm waiting on one person to thumbs up the video. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to film my Agustin video because I just got sent a relic of St. Augustine from the 4th century. Yep. The question was about comics and graphic novels. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's like I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. I don't know. I like that some people care, but yeah. Okay, guys. I love you so much. I'm going to FaceTime my boyfriend. Oh, okay. I love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Oh, yeah, you can watch the whole thing all the way through, though, because it'll already be up.